Teachers, how would you like to grade your students' writing directly in Google Docs with a rubric attached just like this, so that you can go through each criteria and just click on the scores the students get, and even be able to comment and record feedback, as well as add comments to the doc? Would you like to do that? Well, this video is going to show you how. The first thing you need to do is go to Chrome Extensions. Go to the Chrome Web Store, and you're going to search for an extension called Doctopus. Kind of a weird name, but. And you can click this button. I already have it, so it'll say install. So you just click it and it will install. And you want the Rubric web app launcher. So here's an example of a rubric. You want to make sure to use Google Sheets to create your rubric, because this extension, Doctopus, requires Google Sheets. When you've created your sheet, make sure to leave cell 1A blank, and all of the numbers or scores will go horizontally along row 1, and all of the criteria for your rubric, the skills that you're teaching, will go along column A. Then you're going to create a blank Google spreadsheet you could call it the same thing, literary essay. Actually, you should probably call it like literary essay grades, because that's where you're actually going to grade all of your students' assignments. So let me show you that. This is where the fun starts. This is just a blank spreadsheet, and I called it literary essay grade. You're going to click Add-ons, Doctopus, Launch Doctopus. And remember, you have to have the Doctopus extension to do this. So make sure that you go to the Chrome Web Store to get it first before you do this part. So it'll take a minute, and then once it's going to pop up right here. There it is. Okay, so select mode. I'm going to click Ingest a Google Classroom assignment. So that's why it's really, really important that you put the assignment, that doc you saw earlier, you give each student a copy in Google Classroom. So I'm going to go ahead and click Ingest a Google Classroom assignment. And then you'll select the class you want to ingest it from. So I'll go ahead and pick AM Core, and it'll ingest all of AM Core into this blank spreadsheet. And then I'll click the assignment that I want to ingest. So if you haven't assigned it in Google Classroom, it's not going to be here. So make sure that you have assigned it. And I actually deleted that assignment, so I need to go back into Google Classroom and make that assignment. So I'll go do that right now. Okay, so here I am in Google Classroom. So I'm going to click the plus button, create an assignment, and I'm going to call it literary essay. And I'm going to go find it in my Google Drive, and it should be in the recent tab right here. Literary essay assignment. It's a doc, so I'm going to add it. And then I'm going to make sure to click make a copy for each student and assign it. Okay, so now it is here, and students need to actually open it before you can actually attach a rubric onto it. Okay, but now I should be able to ingest that assignment. I just need to reload. Okay, so it was there, literary essay. Okay, so now I'm clicking that, and then I just click ingest assignment. Once the assignment is ingested, you'll get a giant list of all your students over here. I've blurred mine out for privacy reasons. And then you have this link to the assignment, and you have this button that you click to attach the rubric you want for that assignment. So I'm going to click that, and it will bring me to a window that asks me what I want to attach. I also leave this unclicked, this button, only search for files that are turned in because I want to attach the rubric to everyone's assignment. So I'm going to go ahead and look at my drive for that literary essay rubric. So I'll just click select spreadsheet from my drive. And you can actually just search it, literary essay rubric. Oh, dang it. There it is. So I can make it viewable to students, allow students to peer edit, and I'll make another video about how to do that, but this video will just be about attaching the rubric to your students' assignments in Google Classroom. And you can also send an email notification telling students the rubric has been attached. I'm not going to do that this time. But I do want it viewable to my students. So I'm going to click Attach Rubric. And as it says, it'll take some time. And so we'll come back and I'll show you what it looks like after. So all of the rubrics were attached to the assignment, and you can actually go and assess the assignment by just clicking on the link right here. So the assignment will be down here, and then here's the rubric attached. So once you've scored it, so you just go up here and you type in whatever letter or number you think they deserve. You can even click on the score, and then it will automatically calculate for them. So let's say they get this. So then once I'm ready and I've scored it, I can type in some comments here. I'll click submit. And once it submits, there will be a rubric attached down here. So see how it has a rubric now attached? So it'll tell them, oh, your score for introduction was a 5. Your score for reasoning was a 4. Evidence 4. Conclusion 4. And then whatever you type in your comments, it'll show up right here. So it actually doesn't add up all of the scores. But it does attach the rubric with the individual scores. So you do have to, do a little bit of math, or your student has to do a little bit of math, but you can add that math into the comments, total it all up and put that in the comments. You can also click here and record an audio comment for your student. So let's try that. Hi, Imran. This was a wonderful article. I had so much fun reading it. You have a very, very strong introduction that hooks your readers. La, 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 la. Okay, now I'm going to stop it. Stop. Oh, now it's converting into an MP3. And I can actually put it into my drive by clicking this, and it's sharing. I can also listen to it, replay it. Okay, and so then I click submit again, and it'll actually show up down here again. So the rubric will come down here, and then here is the audio. And he can play it. It's pretty cool. So hopefully this video helped you out with assessing your students' writing.